2 in District 8 AAA. Rebelettes on a 6-game skid coming into tonight's performance. Cheyenne Luttrell, Ashton Holman, 2 of those players that you expect to lead the way, did so for Franklin County, but obviously not enough on the scoreboard nor defensively to be able to keep pace with the Lady Raiders. That's a hard task to do no matter how well you come loaded for bear, however. So in this first game tonight, Rebelettes going to look to get back on the right side of things, see if they can find some balance offensively and defensively and develop some depth scoring to go alongside Cheyenne Luttrell, who did lead the way. She had 9 points in last night's game. Ashton Holman had 6. Again, just not enough firepower to be able to keep pace with the Coffee County Lady Raiders, who jumped on Franklin County in that one from the start. Their opponent they'll face tonight, they have had an 8-day layoff. Marshall County last in action versus Fairview December the 6th. They did win that game 47-36, and they come in this game 3-2 overall, and they've won 2 of their last 3 games. This is a shorthanded squad, however. Looking at the score sheet, they just roll 9 deep for this varsity contest here, coming in Marshall County, a AA school, obviously out of Lewisburg, and again coming in at 3-2 this year. So we'll see if maybe Franklin County, with their depth, can wear down the Lady Tigers a little bit. Obviously, sound defense a key, and the Rebelettes are going to try to get that transition game going. It is Franklin County. It is Marshall County. Some high school basketball on a Saturday night for you, back end of a doubleheader. Obviously, earlier today you heard Tennessee fall 51-47 to Memphis, snap their home winning streak, and of course deny Rick Barnes win number 700. We'll hope things go a little bit better here tonight. Boys looking to continue some momentum. We'll talk more about that game coming up a little bit later on in the broadcast. Rebelettes looking to build some momentum here late in 2019 to roll into 2020 when they'll roll back in to district play in January. Again, getting set, the Rebelettes and the Lady Tigers. Franklin County and Marshall County high school basketball coming your way this evening right here on your Sports Authority WCDT, AM 1340 and W295 AVFM 106.9 in Winchester. We are going to pause to honor America, come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip next right here on WCDT.
I love convenience. For me,
just play spots until I tell you.
I love shopping with my stuff. Yeah, so you just put that one. You want to get all that. I love first choice stuff. Just primary care, family care, and detergent after this when I need it on my schedule. So yeah, that's hard. I just walk in. I don't have to have a thing. That's convenient. That's why I love to go to First Choice Health. Check them out. FirstChoiceHealth.com. And honestly, it doesn't matter what order you do.
And when you need expert collision repair and undetectable
play them all.
you want to
once you play all these spots,
Vintage Collision. With over 20 years of experience, they repair all foreign and domestic makes and models in active condition. They are ASE and certified. Give them a call today, 931-967-9207. Stop by at 471 Bypass Road here in Winchester. That's Mission Collision.
The team at Citizens Tri-County Bank wants to say thank you for giving them the chance to serve you in Franklin County since 2016. We look forward to the opportunity to continue meeting all of your banking needs while striving hard to exceed your banking expectations. Stop by 2030 Deckard Boulevard or Wildfire Front Street in Challenge and see for yourself why Citizens Tri-County Bank truly is the only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'll let you do it though.
Towers Machine Gun, located at 8 Towers Road in Deckard, 967
Last spot.
Last spot. With their precision machinery, they'll get the job done. Which one's this one? Where do I go on here? This black line, usually, typically what you want to aim for. I just turn those two lights off. Yeah. And then press this button right here.
And we're back here, Franklin County High School, getting set for our girls contest between the Rebelettes and the Lady Tigers, Franklin County and Marshall County. Starting lineup for the Marshall County Lady Tigers, again 3-2 on the year. Carly Whistler, number 4. Sydney Tidwell, number 12. Kelsey Keller, number 21. Deanna Crutcher, number 22. And Hannah Davis, number 24. Davis had 16, Crutcher 14, Keller 10 in the victory over Fairview. For Franklin County first, who's not in the lineup tonight, Ashton Holman will not play this evening. I assume similar to the Buckhorn contest we had makeup for last year. This has to do with a possible track and field event, so she's out of the lineup this evening. The Rebels will start Macy Pittenger. Cheyenne Luttrell, who again led the Rebelettes with 9 last night. Pittenger 22, Luttrell 23. Number 24, Heidi C. Number 33, Riley Wolkanowski. And number 44, Lucy Barnes. So again, Whistler, Tidwell, Keller, Crutcher, and Davis for Marshall County row black jerseys, blue numbers outlined in white. And for Franklin County in their home white jerseys, navy trim, white numbers outlined in navy. It is Pittenger, Luttrell, C, Wolkanowski, and Barnes. Opening tip, tap, back, and controlled by Keller for Marshall County. They'll bring it up the floor, left to right on the radio dial, feed it over on the wing. This is Tidwell. Tidwell going to pass back up top of the key, and now feed it over to Crutcher. Crutcher with the basketball, going to come left to her right, bring it back up top and reset at the center court circle. Drive, feed inside, she's double teamed, kicked it out, Tidwell, and then Tidwell threw it away trying to feed Davis. Rebelettes force a turnover, good defensive possession there, 30 seconds in. Luttrell brings the ball up the court, Rebelettes work right to left. Luttrell on the far wing, feeds it back up top, Pittenger, fake the shot, drive, free throw line attempt won't go, rebound put back underneath for Barnes, denied as well. Pittenger grabs a loose ball, but she stepped on the baseline. No score, 49 seconds into this one, Franklin County and Marshall County. Lady Tigers with the basketball. It's Crutcher walking it up across midcourt. Guarded by Luttrell, working into the free throw line. Keller kick it out in the wing. 3 on the way. That is off the mark for Tidwell. Ball got tapped out of bounds. Last touch by a Rebelette. Marshall County inbounds to the left, their own basket. Get into Crutcher. Crutcher feeds Davis in the high post left side. Come back near side. This is Whistler. Whistler in the high post for 3. That is off the back iron, no good. Rebound is pulled down. Hannah Davis skying up. And they rule a jump ball, and the arrow gives it to Franklin County. So they get a break there. Another good defensive stand for the Rebelettes. Still no score, 90 seconds in. Luttrell going to feed C on the far side. Come back near, has it on the wing, looking to drive. Free throw line, bounces it to Pittenger. Pittenger 3, top of the key. That rims out, rebound. Pulled down by Crutcher, and Pittenger picks up a foul 95 feet from the basket. Foul is on Pittenger, her first, and her first of the ball game. So Marshall County will try to break the stalemate. 6:15 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball on the far wing, that is Keller. Keller kicks it in the corner to Crutcher. Crutcher going to work baseline, feed it back out to Tidwell. Over to Keller, high post 3. That is no good. Marshall County, the rebound in the corner. That was Whistler who comes up with it. Ball got tipped. And it'll be Marshall County basketball. It went into the backcourt, but got tipped and then rolled out of bounds. Or at least that's the ruling, and that's what we have to go with. Crutcher with the basketball. Yo-yo dribble. She'll go left, swing it over to Tidwell. Tidwell bouncing at free throw line. Keller, kick out for the three. That is off the mark for Crutcher. And the rebound leaks, out of bounds. And it'll go back to Franklin County. We still have no score in this one. Wokanowski gonna try a long two from the far wing. Shot no good. Pittenger gets the rebound. She'll put it back up short corner. That won't go either. A rebound, Kelsey Keller for Marshall County. Her pass attempt tipped out of bounds by Luttrell. Taylor comes in for Marshall County. And off the inbounds, Hannah Davis able to break the stalemate. She puts up a two. Lady Tigers with the early lead. 3 minutes into this one, they lead 2-0. These teams must have watched the Tennessee-Memphis game. Three ball, no good. Pittenger from the right wing. Marshall County the rebound. Crutcher again pushing it up the court quickly. Kicks it over to Taylor. 4-3. That is off the mark. Well, she's going to work over to the right wing. She's in the corner. They get Pittenger on the up top left. Near the center court circle. Wokanowski high post near side. Drive. Ball to Pittenger.
Joining the Tigers, Sydney Tidwell, in ring number 5, Israel Parker.
Kick it out in the corner, back to Tidwell. Looked like she was going to stop or shoot. Drove instead, couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound, work it inside for three. That's off the mark.
Going through a blitz, number 10, Clark.
Basketball, 2.5 to play in the quarter. Parkman's coming in the game. Into Wokanowski on the elbow. She'll spin, put up the hook shot. Can't get it. She'll beat it out to Tidwell. Faked it. Drive, stop. Working cross court. Down low.
Training for Marshall County. Andy Pritchard and Hannah Davis in ring. The Rebelettes, 12.
Going to look to add a 5-0 lead here on this possession. In the front court with it. Swing it over to Hayden. Good drop. Good go. Right Marshall County got the rebound, 50 seconds to go in the quarter. So work it over on the wing. That is Keller. Keller will pass it back to Crutcher. Crutcher feeds back Keller. Go inside, spin with it, kick back out. Crutcher for 3.
Crutcher, 3 points.
Marshall County with the basketball to start the second quarter. They lead Franklin County 8-0. The offensive woes continuing for the Rebelettes, exacerbated playing this game this evening without Ashton Holman. 3, that is off the mark. Whistler from the near wing. Rebound Franklin County. Luttrell pushing the tempo, trying to get it up the court. She's got a runner in the lane that's good, and she is able to get Franklin County on the board. Timeout on the floor. Marshall County wants to talk things over. We'll take a 60-second pause with them as well and come right back.
Timeout, Marshall County.
final length of the floor to go out of the timeout. They get it in, full court pressure from Franklin County. Marshall trying to work up the far sideline, double team, swing it over in the backfield, and they're able to get it up ahead to Tidwell. It's still tight defensive pressure from Franklin County. Crutcher with the basketball up top, gonna drift to her right, now come back left, head right down the lane and get the runner to go. She's got 4. And Franklin County down 10-2. Parton for 3. That's off the iron, no good. Russell rebound, right elbow. Kick it out to Luttrell for 3. That's also off the back of the rim. Rebound Crutcher, feet up ahead to Sydney Tidwell. Tidwell trying to go inside, and her pass gets intercepted by Cheyenne Luttrell. Luttrell the feed up ahead to Caitlin Walker, who puts it up and in. Franklin County within 6, 10-4. Franklin County trails Marshall County with the basketball. They get up ahead into the front court. Tidwell, backside, able to get the shot up, got behind the press, got bumped from behind by Lucy Barnes. Her first, team second. After our free throw fiesta last night in the boys game, I'll be glad if we call about 10 fouls all night. Tidwell hit the first, her first point of the night. She's got another coming. The second free throw off the back iron left. We got a whistle and a lane violation on Destiny Russell, so Tidwell will get another attempt. And that time she sinks it. She's 2 of 2 at the line. 12-4, Franklin County down by 8, 6.5 to go in the opening quarter. Walker from the corner, gonna drive mid-post, have that knocked away by Keller. And she'll lose the handle out of bounds. That's Kelsey Keller. She had 10 last time out, and she's got 3 thus far. Tidwell, 3, that'll rim out, rebound, Keller can't get it to fall. Franklin County with the board, Luttrell pushing up the far sideline, gonna cut to the basket, drive the lane, shot no good. And another Marshall County rebound, they'll feed up ahead Tidwell. Tidwell going down low for Keller, she'll kick it back out to Crutcher. 15-footer is money. Deanna Crutcher with 6 points. 14-4, Franklin County down 10. Escalon, with it in the corner, loses the handle. Ball is loose on the floor. Barnes able to save it. We got a whistle and a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Tidwell for a shove on Barnes. That's her second, team second. Kyler in the basketball game for Marshall County. Kelsey Keller out there as well. Walker with the basketball for the Rebelettes will get it over to Luttrell. Luttrell gonna drive, had her shot blocked by Hannah Davis, and Davis got more than ball. Foul on Davis will send Luttrell to the A+ cleaning free throw line for the first time this evening. And she hits the free throw. 14-5, Franklin County down 9, 5:07 to play in the first half. Franklin County can find a way to get to the free throw line. Obviously help chop into this lead. Luttrell makes them both 14-6. More pressure from the Rebelettes. Holman is in the ball game now, and she will play tonight. I guess she did not miss. She didn't start. Well, I saw her marked out on the PA sheet. So she's in there now, and that's good for the Rebelettes, and she knocks a shot out. So I apologize for that error there. Went on the lineup at the scorer's table for the pregame introductions. Marshall County works it inside of the post, and Davis draws a foul. She was Marshall County's leading scorer a week ago. She had 16 in the win over Fairview. Foul is on Ascalon, her first. Franklin County's third. Davis at the stripe hits the free throw. She's got 3. 15-6 Marshall County looking to push their lead back out. And Davis makes them both. 16-6 Franklin County down 10. Malia Canty. Holman with the basketball in the front court. Had a little brain freeze there for a second, figuring out what I wanted to say. Couldn't get her shot to go. Wolkanowski the rebound. The put back no good, but Ryland will head to the free throw line. Michaela Canty, guilty of the infraction. Wolkanowski at the free throw line. First won't go. She'll have another. 4:34 to go in the first half. 16-6 Franklin County trails. And Wolkanowski able to hit 1 or 2, her first points of the evening. Rebelettes down 9. Marshall County able to navigate the press. They'll kick it back out. 3 on the way. That's off the mark for Whistler. A rebound and a putback by Kelsey Keller. She's got 5. 18-7 Franklin County. Still having trouble digging out that early hole. Luttrell drive and gets the shot to go from the near post. She's got 6. Marshall County wide open, the drive to the hoop. Wolkanowski able to close that up at the last second. Rebound put back by Canty, however. Kayla Keller was wide open. Wolkanowski came over and shut that down at the last second. Keller able to get the putback, misses the free throw. And that is 3 fouls already on Pittenger. Marshall County got the rebound. 22-9 is our score. Franklin County down 13. Three in the corner won't go for Whistler. Marshall County coach looked like he was asking for a timeout a moment ago. Franklin County in transition, able to feed it up ahead to Ascalon, and she lays it up and in. 22-11, Franklin County shrunk it down to 11. Keller walked with the basketball. She got it on the post, threw it up ahead to her to beat the press. Leah Smith gonna check into the ball game. Holman inbounds to Luttrell. Smith in the corner, gonna dribble back up right side, has it on the arc now. Gonna try a 3, that is no good. A rebound pulled down by Crutcher. Pass inside for Keller, deflected, feet up ahead to Holman. Use her athleticism here, split a couple defenders, stop jumper at the elbow, won't go. Rebound Crutcher, Crutcher feeds up ahead Keller. Keller will give to Canty, who has her shot attempt knocked away by Ashton Holman. And they say Holman got it clean. 2.5 to play in the quarter. Feed into Crutcher. Crutcher works in the corner. Keller going to drive baseline, and now we get a makeup call. They're call one on Ashton Holman. They call her for a hold. They probably should have called the block a minute ago, but all even now. Inbound to Tidwell. Tidwell will feed it inside to Davis. Davis gets back out to Crutcher. 3-ball on the way is good. She's got 9, 25-11 Franklin County. Down by 14, 3-ball, no good from Walker. Rebound, they feed it out to Holman. And go inside to Luttrell now. She's going to muscle her way to the basket. Can't get the shot to go. Caitlin Walker, the rebound, the putback, no. Another Rebel board, and then we got a trip. Walker tumbles to the floor. Foul is on Deanna Crutcher, her first. Team's fifth, excuse me. Fouls are 6-5 Franklin County. Rebelettes turn it over. And then Crutcher stepped on the baseline, far side in the front court. Trying to come down with a pass to get through the Rebelette defense. 1:40 to go. First quarter, 25-11. Rebelettes trail. They did not score in the opening quarter. And they've been outscored 17-11 here. Holman can't get the shot to go. Battle for the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Wolkanowski. So we'll head to the other end and shoot free throws. Marshall County in the bonus, 126 remaining in the opening quarter. So Davis gonna go the stripe. She's got 4 points this evening. And she'll look to expand the Lady Tiger lead. Front end of the 1-and-1, no good. Marshall County gets the rebound. Crutcher can't get the shot to fall. Davis in there, has it ripped away by Wolkanowski. Wolkanowski up ahead to Walker. Walker bounces over to Smith. Smith gonna drive the baseline, can't get the shot to go. Battle underneath, scrum for the ball. Wolkanowski comes up with the rebound. Throws up a hook shot, that won't fall. Crutcher grabs the board and she'll slow things down. 1 minute to go, opening quarter. Whistle and a foul inside on Marshall County. And calling a legal screen against Sydney Tidwell. That's her third foul. That's the 6 Lady Tiger fouls, so they have none to give. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Or opening half, excuse me. 25-11, Franklin County down 14. Holman, top of the key, directing traffic, drifting to her right. She's going to drive on the wing, swing it over to Luttrell. Luttrell in the high post, going to come back to her left. Hand off to Holman. She'll fire a 3. That's no good. Rebound Luttrell inside. The putback is short. And got tipped out of bounds off a Lady Tiger. Inbounds attempt too strong for Smith. Crutcher's going to track it down. Got away with a carry, gets it up ahead to Keller. 27 seconds to go, kick in the corner. Now at the elbow, feed Davis. She'll drive the lane, take it to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go. We got a whistle and a foul. And call a block on Caitlin Walker. That's her first. Team's 8th. Hannah Davis at the line. And she can't get it to go. Davis able to make 1 of 2. She's got 5, 26-11. Franklin County down 15. Luttrell picks the ball up half court. Clock starts to roll. 17 now, 15. Gets the screen home and trying to find out what way she wants to go. Gonna drive. Runner from the free throw line won't go. Rebound Marshall County. They'll work it up to half court. 3, 2 in the corner. 3 on the way. That is no good. Whistler. And that will end the half. 26-11. Franklin County down 15 at the break. Will step aside and come back with more in 60 seconds. We're back here at the half, 26-11. Franklin County trails Marshall County in our girls contest, joined now by the Rebels head coach, that is Mike Holt. And Coach, tremendous effort from your team last night, able to break through and get a big district.
Yes, it was. We were excited. That's kind of how we see practice a lot of times. It's good to see them finally take it to the floor, especially in this game. Just a lot better sleeper than
and I think when we talked about this a little bit after the game, I think you could see some of the intensity, some of the confidence of the performance in Tullahoma, even though it was a loss. It was a competitive ball game when you had a chance to win. They came right back out there and did a lot of the same things that they had done against the Cats, against the Raiders last night.
right, exactly. And that's how we want to play. I think that's the way we will win. I was just excited because the kids are, they really are right now looking like they can carry this So I'm excited. It's another great test for us.
Speaking of that depth, they led the way for you last night. Really had some big baskets in the early going to get you going. Stay 13. Really impressive to let your Johnson off the bench, and then you always have a chance to make it up baskets.
Yeah, and Coleman and I were just talking about it before the girls game. I, as a coach, have to get more comfortable with having that depth. You don't have that kind of depth all the time. Sometimes you feel like you're coaching in any type of situation. You kind of get out of it's more natural, small, whatever. But anyway, we feel like we've got a lot of things to put out there for everyone. I've told the kids forever, I'd like 5 good athletes and 20 stars. So, for me, just excited.
I remember one area that was running up to Buffalo last night. 3 throws down.
It's something that we work on. Of course, we do it every day. We do some sort of it every day. And it's just a matter of the kids just, step up there and get it.
All right, lastly, Marshall County tonight. They're coming into a similar situation. They're going to try to find a footing. But a good opportunity for them to
They have to play hard. Have to doing our thing. I told them last night, let's be more concerned about what we do and how we do it.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight. Good to chat with you. And hopefully we'll talk about it. hold up the Franklin County Rebels team tonight. That coming up a little bit later on. Here, we're going to take another 6-second pause from back check the stats from the scoreboard. Let's see on the time to check the stats on your girls contest here. Marshall County leading Franklin County 26-11 at the break. For the Lady Tigers, Deanna Crutcher with 9 points. Kelsey Keller added 5. Anna Davis with 5 as well. And Tidwell. Yeah, Marshall County led 8-0 after the opening quarter. They improved that, outscoring Franklin County in the second quarter to 11-6 closed half. Marshall County fouls 3 on Tidwell, 1 each on Crutcher, Davis, and T. Lady Tigers called the low timeout in the first half. For Franklin County, they are led by Shannon Lutzer. Once again, she has 6 points. Hannah Esselon has added 2. Caitlin Walker with 2. Ryla Wokanowski with 2 throw. Rebel at 18 fouls in the first half. Mason Pitcher has 3. And Esselon, Ashton Holman, Caitlin Walker, Ryla Wokanowski, Vaughn, run through the scoreboard. Austin Watson stole 64 seconds in the second quarter for a period as the Raiders with Dawn 1-0. 13th ranked Memphis comes up number 19 in the season, 147 this afternoon on WCT. Ole Miss top UTSU 84. Belmont women top the Lady Raiders 68. Still to come tonight. Grizzlies host the Wizards at 7. Vanderbilt hosts Liberty at 7. Of course, tomorrow, don't forget, Titans Texas at noon. Starts at 11. Right here. Also tomorrow, Tennessee State will 41. Louisville women with Kentucky. Also tomorrow, right here. That is a huge matchup. We'll have that for you covered starting at 6:30 tomorrow. for the second half. Rebelettes down 15 out of the break. It'll be Franklin County basketball. We'll switch ends of the floor. Rebelettes will move left to right on your radio dial. Luttrell, Wolkonowski, Barnes, Pittenger, and Heidi C. Your 5 on the floor for the Rebelettes, the same starting 5 that they went with in the first half. C from the elbow, bounce to Pittenger. Pittenger going to drive the lane, can't get the shot to go. That's tapped out of bounds. Whistler, Tidwell, Davis, Crutcher, and Kelsey Keller. The 5 on the floor for Marshall County. Rebelettes fit into Pittenger, near wing, go back up top to C. C on the far side, Luttrell going to drive at the bend. Wolkonowski has it in the high post now. I heard some Megan Trainer in my ear for a second. It threw me off on the play-by-play there. Feed down low the post, bounces off the hands of Barnes and out of bounds. Rebelettes turn it over. Marshall County walk the ball up the floor. They move left to right now here in the second half. Keller drifting over to the left. Swings it near side Tidwell. Get it to Crutcher in the corner. Gonna go down low. Davis shot won't fall. Heidi C with the rebound. She's out and running with it. And she's gonna take it to the hoop. Can't get her floater to go. Rebound tapped out. Pittenger able to corral the loose basketball. Round the screen from Wolkonowski. Now she'll give it to Ryland in the high post. Kick it back out to Pittenger. Work it over to Luttrell, or try to anyway, near side. And that deflected off of her hand. Rebelettes are just in a funk. Been in a funk for a minute, have played some stiff competition. And, they just had a few games where they're mismatched, but they're just in a funk. Can't get it to go offensively. Rebound goes out to Keller, feeding the baseline, near corner. The drive, Davis can't get the shot to go. She's fouled. And a foul for Ryland Wolkonowski. Davis at the free throw line. He hits the first free throw. And she's got 6, another coming. .6:20 to go, third quarter. Davis hits both the free throws. Rebelettes down 28-11. Franklin County into the front court. Luttrell has a choice of where she wants to go. Going to drive down the right side. The screen from Barnes. Lost the handle. I don't know if she's trying to hand to C, or C was just trying to save the turnover. Doesn't matter. Went out of bounds and back over to Marshall County. They're going to look to build this lead. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Franklin County yet to score in the half. And this had 11 in the first. Drive to the hoop. Crutcher got the feed in the mid-post. Assuming that's Keller, mid-post right side. And she puts it up and in. She's got 7. 30-11, Franklin County down 19. Wolkonowski with the basketball, gives to C in the high post far side. Now over onto the wing, Pittenger. She's looking to drive. In the corner, Wolkonowski's going to throw up a long 2. She's got 3. 30-13 your score. Marshall County leads, has the basketball. 5:13 to play third quarter. Trying to go down low. Good defense. Wolkonowski there intercepts the pass. Luttrell swings it over to C. And she walked with the basketball. Trying to cut and drive to the hoop. Ashton Holman will check in for Lucy Barnes. Marshall County inbounds in front of the Rebelette bench. Pretty much length of the court to go. Holman guarding Crutcher one-on-one. Everybody else drops back defensively. Crutcher has her pass attempt tipped by Heidi C. Looked like she was trying to kick it over in the corner to Whistler. Feed it in, and we got an almost immediate whistle. There was contact between Wokanowski and Davis. That is the third on Wokanowski. That's the team's second and a half. They inbound, they feed to Davis. And she's able to put it off the glass and in. And she's got 9, 32-13 Franklin County trails. 4.5 to go third quarter. Rebelettes with the basketball. Pittenger driving to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go. Battle for the rebound. Franklin County comes up with it. Gets it around to Wokanowski. Short corner jumper, no good. Marshall the rebound. Get in the corner to Whistler. Whistler back up to Keller. Go inside Davis. She lost the handle. Kick it back out. Whistler for three. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound tapped up to Davis, and now Tidwell saves it. Whistler with the basketball. Swing it over to Crutcher on the wing. Now Keller free throw line. Kick in the corner. Tidwell for three, and she hits. 5 points tonight for Sydney Tidwell. 35-13, Franklin County down 22. How I saw this one shaping up this evening. Now Pittenger has her shot blocked by Davis. Angela Tarrant up off the bench. She'll check in. Israel Hurt, Kayla Keller come in the ball game. Davis and Crutcher check out. Rebelettes inbound it to Tarrant. She puts a shot up in the lane and is able to get it to fall. On the other end, a rebound and a putback attempt for Hurt is successful. Marshall County expands the lead once again. Holman driving in the lane. Her shot's off the mark from just inside the free throw line. Marshall County the board. They'll swing it up ahead to Whistler. Whistler fighting through traffic. Puts it off the window and in. Franklin County is going to call a timeout after Luttrell gets it up into the front court. We're going to have a full timeout. Franklin County will take it.
Franklin County.
Rebelettes with the basketball out of their timeout. Pittenger with it on the wing. She's going to launch a three. That spins off the rim, no good. Marshall County another rebound. And then Keller pulls up her dribble. Pressure from Franklin County, and Marshall's forced to burn a timeout. We'll take it and come back in 30 seconds. Hey, man.
FDIC, equal housing lender.
39-15, Franklin County with the lead, or trailing. Marshall County with the basketball. Out of the timeout, up into the front court, feed to Keller. Kick it over in the corner. Tidwell going to launch another three, and that'll rattle down and in. That's 8 tonight for Sydney Tidwell. Luttrell trying to push hard the other way, able to get the blocking call against Kelsey Kelly. That's her first. Team's first here in the second half. 2:05 to go third quarter. 42-15. Marshall County pouring it on here tonight against the Rebelettes, who have struggled to say the least offensively. 11 points in the first half, 4 here in the third quarter, none in the first quarter. It was a sloppy game early, and Marshall County got that 8-0 lead. They've never looked back. Holman spinning in the elbow, can't get the shot to go. A rebound pulled down by Canty. Minute 50 to play. Marshall County looking to add to their lead. Drive to the hoop, and the runner falls for Whistler. 44-15, Franklin County down 29. Luttrell almost out of control as she drives to the hoop, misses the shot. Franklin County going to maintain possession because Marshall County traveled. Crutcher comes back in. Kayla Keller checks out. That's tapped around, rebound. C. Loose ball on the floor, Pittenger will pick it up. She'll try to go inside to Luttrell. That's knocked away. Pittenger able to save it. Work to the hoop. And they're going to call the foul on the post. It's on Crutcher. Inbound Pittenger. Loose ball, got it out to C. C loses the handle, and Keller picks it up. She'll feed up ahead to Crutcher down the far sideline. Crutcher gonna drive the hoop, kick in the corner, 3 ball, on the way, and it's good from Whistler. 47-15, C, her shot rattles out from the near corner. Rebound put back, no, Holman gets the board and draws the foul. Holman gonna go to the line. Foul is on Davis, her second. Team's third. Holman makes the first free throw. That's her first point of the night. Franklin County just has 16. It's 47-16. And Holman able to make one of two. Or both, excuse me, at the A-plus cleaning free throw stripe, excuse me. 47-17, Franklin County down 30. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. A battle to get it across the midcourt stripe. Marshall County gets it up into the front court. Shot no good, hurt. Franklin County a rebound. Holman out and running with it. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. And she walked on the near post. 18 seconds to go. Marshall County with the basketball and the lead. Up ahead into the front court, taking it to the hoop. Runner won't go for Whistler. Rebound Holman. 5, 4, 3. Holman at the elbow, spins around, drive again, and she ran out of time trying to kick it to Luttrell. We'll take a 60-second pause and come back with the fourth quarter next. Rebelettes down 30, 47-17. Marshall County has basketball. To start the fourth here. Crutcher will feed it over to Whistler. Whistler on the wing goes back inside to Keller and across to Crutcher on the far wing. Drive, baseline, right to left. Reverse layup, won't go Crutcher. Feed Tidwell, ball is loose. She's able to save it. She'll dribble down top of the key. Come back to her left, get in the corner. Crutcher gonna drive baseline left to right this time, and she's fouled. Foul is gonna go on Darren Morris, her first, team's third. Marshall County to inbound. Hurt will trigger it in. Feeds it to Crutcher. Crutcher looking to drive. Going down low. Hurt can't get the shot to go. Brannon the rebound. On the wing there, losing the handles. Walker. And that trickles out of bounds. 7:08 to go in the ball game and rolling. Marshall County up 47-17. Feed it down low, can't get the shot to go. Keller has the rebound ripped away. Out and running with it, it's Caitlin Walker. She's gonna take it to the hoop, can't get the shot to fall. Tidwell pulls down the board. And she'll bounce it over to Crutcher. And now Crutcher will slowly walk it into the front court. Cross the timeline, looked right now, right, and then went left. Feed it inside, ball is loose at the elbow. Pick up by Keller, get in the corner. Three on the way, and that's good from Whistler. She's got 10, 50-17. Franklin County down 33. 6:15 to go in the ball game. Walker with the basketball for Franklin County, gonna swing it over to Morris. Morris gonna try a deep three. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Whistler from Marshall County. Up ahead to Crutcher. She's gonna drive, right side, spin, kick it back out. Whistler feeling it for three again. That won't go. Rebound inside, and the putback is good for Kayla Keller. She's got 4, and it is 52-17. Marshall County out in front. Drive to the hoop. Walker loses the handle. That goes out of bounds. And with that 35-point threshold, the clock will run for the remainder here of the fourth quarter unless we have a timeout or a free throw attempt. Crutcher's going to come out. Would say that she's probably finished for the evening. At the free throw line, it was Canty who checked into the ball game. Ball's loose on the floor. Rebelettes come up with it. This is Smith dribbling down the post, now the wing. Right side, she's guarded one-on-one, and Keller gonna reach in and draw the foul there. That's her first, team's fourth. 4:40 play, fourth quarter. Drive to the hoop. Walker puts the shot up and draws a foul. Canty with the infraction. That is the 5th on Marshall County. It's her 2nd. Free throw line. Walker hits the first. She'll have another. Second free throws up and good. Walker makes them both. 52-19. Whistler pushes the ball up ahead into the front court. Right side, gonna bounce it in the corner. That's a drive. Keller can't get the shot to go. Rebound put back, Hurt. she out of bounds? Didn't count the basket. Looked good for me anyway. Must have had to been out of bounds. Morris, near side, 3. That's no good in the corner. Walker trying to track it down, can't. Kept it in bounds for Marshall County to grab. Whistler kicks it in the corner. Carolina Hollingsworth in the ball game as well. She had it for a moment. Now she gave off to Keller. Keller, her pass tipped by Caitlin Walker. Walker going to take it to the hoop. Can't get the roll, but she draws the foul. Second on Keller. Walker makes another free throw. She's got 5. And she has a chance here to tie Luttrell for the team lead. Misses the second. Rebound pulled down by Russell, and we got a jump ball, and the arrow is going to keep it with Franklin County. 3 minutes to play in this one. 52-20. Rebelettes down 32. Rebelettes have the ball in. Parton right now. She's going to drive. They kick it back out to Smith. Smith in the lane, loses the handle. Russell saves it. Stepped on the baseline. Keller going to bring it up the far sideline for Marshall County. Go over to her right. Come back left. Bounce it on the wing to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth goes back up top to Canty. Canty works around Tidwell. Tidwell feeds it into Canty. Got tipped. Keller comes up with it. Feed back for Canty on the right post. And she puts it up and in. Franklin County attacking on the other end. Walker working to the hoop. Shot no good, rebounds loose, goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Lady Tigers. Minute 50 to play here in the ball game. Keller up top, guarded by Smith, gets the screen, gives her room to move, bounce it on the post to Canty. Ball went out of bounds, last touch by a Rebelette. That was Brannon trying to track it down. Tidwell off the inbounds, finds Canty up top. Go back to Tidwell, or goes to Hollingsworth, excuse me, that got tipped out of bounds. And over to the Rebelettes. Minute 15 to go in this one. Franklin County gonna drop another one, the skid continues. Now 7 games. We got a whistle and a foul. Smith gonna go the line. They're gonna get Hollingsworth for the push. Leah Smith at the line. Front end of the 1-and-1 is up and good. Her first point of the night. She'll have a chance for another. And she makes them both. 54-22, Marshall County out in front, 40 seconds to play. Feed it over in the corner to Crutcher, who's come back into the ball game, and she turns it over down low. Walker taking it the other way. Drive the hoop, baseline. Shot won't go. Got a whistle and a foul. Walker gonna head back to the free throw line. She's got a chance. That first shot's up and good to add to her total. Could have taken the team lead in scoring if she made that first free throw. Walker made the second. She's got 6. Final 10 seconds ticking off here. Marshall County can just dribble the ball. They're going to try to put another point or so on the board. They're unable to do so. And they get the 54-23 victory over your Franklin County Rebelettes tonight, who fall to 1-7 on the year. Back in action Tuesday against Stone Memorial. Again, at 54-23, the final score here in the girls' contest. Rebelettes on the wrong side of that one. We'll take a 2-minute pause and come back and run through the final stats in just a moment.
Are you looking for a mortgage application? They even have online banking, so you can keep track of your account while at home or while on the go. So stop by First Vision Bank, 931-968-0065 on Decker Boulevard for all your banking needs. FDIC approved.
Oh, so you said in a car accident. Well, right after I had a banged up car. Take it to Brown's Body Shop. They are Franklin County's oldest body shop. And guess what? They now accept all major credit cards. Take it to Brown's Body Shop at 710 South College. Or give them a call, 931-967-1755. That's Brown's Body Shop.
Complete Express Care is a convenient primary and urgent care medical clinic. Offers quality medical care, excellent customer service, and a knowledgeable staff to meet the needs of our community. Complete Express Care is now seeing veterans and accepted veterans insurance. Complete Express Care is located at 1211 Dinosaur Road. On minor injuries and illnesses, no require hospital care, or your family physician is not available. Complete Express Care can help you. Give them a call at 967-6669.
I can't believe that they just threw that bottle out the window.
Is this my last spot?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Do you know how much money we could make or save by recycling that bottle? Last year alone, Franklin County made and saved $322,000 just recycling.
Well, that's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it is. And an even bigger chunk of change is $15 million that the state of Tennessee spends just cleaning up litter that could be recycled.
I can't argue with that.
Back here at Franklin County High School, Rebelettes fall tonight 54-23. Let's run through the stats first. For the Marshall County Lady Tigers, they were led by 10 points from Carly Whistler. Sydney Tidwell added 8. Kelsey Keller had 7. Deanna Crutcher with 9. Hannah Davis with 9. Israel Hurt 2. Kayla Keller with 4. Marshall County now 4-2 on the year. For your Franklin County Rebelettes, they were led by Caitlin Walker and Cheyenne Luttrell with 6 apiece. Rylan Wokadowski added at 3. Hannah Escalon with 2. Ashton Holman with 2. Angela Tarrant with 2. Leah Smith with 2 for the Rebelettes. Marshall County led 8-0 after the first quarter, expanded their lead in the second, outscoring Franklin County 18-11. 21-6 in the third, and they win the ball game 54-23. Rebelettes now 1-7 on the year. They've dropped 7 in a row after the season opening victory over Webb. They'll be back at action on Tuesday against Stone Memorial. Again, that Stone Memorial game on your schedule may say Monday. Scheduling conflict in the gym, trying to accommodate all the middle schools, and they still don't have those gyms ready to go. So Stone Memorial coming to Franklin County Tuesday, 6 o'clock right here on WCDT. Our boys teams are on the floor warming up for their game coming up here in about 12 minutes. Let's take another 2-minute pause. We'll come back and we'll see what else is going on in the world of sports next on WCDT.
More people now keeping their vehicles a lot longer. Got a little ding, got a little rust, kind of faded out. Well, most people now are going to Recommended Body Shop at 60 Chamber Way. They're your auto collision specialist. If you do have a little accident, they can help you get that vehicle back in tip-top shape.
with a digital laser frame machine, oven bank paint booth, new radiators, windshields, 967-1273, recommended body shop, auto collision specialist in Franklin County.
Maybe you've been wondering where you can find home oxygen and medical equipment. Well, look no further. Professional Health Services is here to help you. We are located just off the bypass in Winchester. Give us a call today at 931-967-7991. We carry oxygen, nebulizers, CPAP equipment, ventilators, hospital beds, wheelchairs, diabetic tubes, and so much more. We accept a wide variety of insurances, including as we provide services. Give us a call today at 967-7991.
It's football time in Tennessee. And you know there's no better place to kick off your search for a new or used vehicle than the truck stop of the South. Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the Deckard Boulevard in Winchester. Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been a proud supporter of Franklin County Athletics for almost 20 years. And we look forward to another great season. So check us out on the web and check out our massive inventory at Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep.com. Take a minute and listen to the last spot. All love convenience.
Thank you.
For me, I love having my smartphone, and I love shopping when it fits into my schedule, when I want it. That's why I love First Choice Health. It's primary care, it's family care, and it's urgent care. When I need it, on my schedule. The best part, I just walk in. I don't have to have an appointment. That's convenient. That's why I love to go to First Choice Health. Check them out. FirstChoiceHealth.com.
Back here at Franklin County High School, getting set for the nightcap. Franklin County and Marshall County boys basketball coming your way in about 9.5 minutes here on WCDT. Girls fell 54-23 here tonight. Let's check the scores from the rest of the world of sports. The Stars put up 4 unanswered. They lead the Preds 4-1 at the end of the second, so another rough night for the Preds, it appears, after they took the early 1-0 lead. 11:43 to go first quarter. Vanderbilt men leading Liberty first half, 15-8. Early on in the first at the Grindhouse in Memphis, Wizards 10, Grizzlies 4. Final from earlier tonight, or this afternoon at Thompson Bowling Arena, Memphis topped Tennessee 51-47. Ole Miss knocked off the MTSU men 82-64. Belmont topped the MTSU Lady Raiders 68-57. Coming up tomorrow, Titans host the Texans at noon. Coverage starts at 11 a.m. right here on WCDT. Tennessee State visits Fordham at 1. The Vandy women host Eastern Kentucky at 3. Sunday Night Football tomorrow night. Bills Steelers coverage at 6:30 right here on your Sports Authority, WCDT. Also tomorrow evening at 5, talk Tennessee sports on the Nation with Austin Price and Chris Lowe. So again, getting set for our boys contest coming away here in a few minutes. Teams out warming up on the floor. Rebelettes again fell 54-23. Cheyenne Electoral and Caitlin Walker 6 points apiece to lead the Rebelettes. Tough offensive night for them once again. So we'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll dig deeper into the boys matchup here in just a moment. As we continue on, you listen to Franklin County basketball on your Sports Authority, WCDT. We'll come back in 2 minutes.
Life happens, and when you and undetectable color match,
How many?
you want to go to the best in town. Mission Collision. With over 20 years of experience, they repair all foreign and domestic makes.
How many spots? Can you say again?
They are ASE and ICAR certified. Give them a call today, 931-967-9207, or stop by at 471 Bypass Road here in Winchester. That's Mission Collision.
The team at Citizens Tri-County Bank wants to say thank you for giving them the chance to serve you in Franklin County
Good luck with that.
2016. We look forward to the opportunity to continue meeting all of your banking needs while striving hard to exceed your banking expectations. Stop by 2030 Deckard Boulevard or Wildfire Front Street in Cowan and see for yourself why Citizens Tri-County Bank truly is the only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691, is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 4 o'clock, and they're there for all your machine shop needs. With their precision machinery, they'll get the job done the right way. You can also give Clint Powers a call yourself at 808-3384. That's Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691.
Dr. Lionel.
This is U.S. Spot.
109 Front Street.
Thank you.
Just make that smile the prettiest ever. By brushing your teeth at least twice a day and having a regular checkup every 6 months. That can stop tooth decay before it even starts. Dr. Brian Elkins is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for all your dental needs. And a pretty smile is a healthy smile. Call Dr. Elkins today for an appointment at 967-7092.
And we're back here at Franklin County High School, getting set for a boys contest. Coming your way again here in about 5 minutes. The Rebels and the Tigers of Marshall County. Franklin County coming in off a 73-70 win over Coffee County. And that puts them at 2-6 overall, 1-1 in District 8 AAA. They've dropped 4 of their last 5, but they did have the win last night and looked strong also against Tullahoma Wednesday, albeit in a loss. Balanced scoring last night, really one of the keys for Franklin County. To get the victory over Coffee County, able to get out to the quick start. Both teams kind of struggled to going offensively, missed their first couple of opportunities in Franklin County. I think built an 8-point lead. They led by much as 12 at a couple different points in the game. Coffee County was able to answer with some runs, obviously, to keep it close. Heck of a ball game last night. Free throw line helped as well, as there are a good number of fouls called in the game last night. But the Rebels able to hold on despite going cold at the free throw line late in the game with some opportunities to put her on ice. Rebels able to pull that out, and again, really playing well right now, have a deep rotation, and that's paying dividends for the Rebels. Marshall County, 2-3 on the year. They've won 2 of their last 3 games, but they haven't played in a week. Last time out, they lost to Coffee County 61-36. Marshall County, of course, without KJ Johnson now. He's, of course, moved on to Lipscomb, and one of the all-time leading scorers in the history of basketball in the state of Tennessee was Johnson. So obviously not having to worry about him. Still expect a good athletic Tigers team here this evening against the Rebels. So Franklin County and Marshall County still, I think a couple of teams with some talent trying to find their footing on this season, still in the early going before the calendar flips to 2020 and you get heavy in the district schedule. We're going to take another 2-minute pause. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and the opening tip. It is Franklin County, Marshall County, Rebels and Tigers doing battle when we return on your Sports Authority, WCDT.
Are you looking for a local bank? Head on over to First Vision Bank, located at 2165 on Deckard Boulevard. Their friendly staff will help you with anything you need, from opening a checking or savings account to loan and mortgage applications. They even have online banking, so you can keep track of your account while at home or while on the go. So stop by First Vision Bank, 931-968-0065 on Deckard Boulevard for all your banking needs. FDIC approved.
Oh, so you been in a car accident. Well, why does I have a banged up car? Take it to Brown's Body Shop Surgery. They are Franklin County's oldest body shop And guess what? They now accept all major credit and take it to Brown's Body Shop at 710 South Park. Or give them a call, 931-967-1755. They'll fix this place. That's Brown's Body.
Complete Express Care is a convenient primary and urgent care medical clinic, offering quality medical care, excellent customer service, and a knowledgeable staff to meet the needs of our community. Complete Express Care is now seeing veterans and accepted veterans insurance. Complete Express Care is located at 1211 Diamond Shore Boulevard. When minor injuries and illnesses don't require hospital care or your family physician is not available, Complete Express Care can help you. Give them a call at 967-6669.
This is your last spot.
That bottle out the window.
Actually, it's a bottle.
Really? It's a bottle.
It's a bottle.
Do you know how much money we could make or save by recycling that bottle?
What?
Last year alone, Franklin County made and saved $322,000 just recycling.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it is. And an even bigger chunk of change is $15 million that the state of Tennessee spends just cleaning up litter that could be recycled.
I can't argue with that.
Back here at Franklin County High School, getting set for the boys contest. Between Franklin County and Marshall County. The starting lineup is going to be introduced to the home crowd in just a moment. First for Marshall County, again coming in at 2-3 on the year. And a 1 week layoff. They'll start number 1, Silas Hurt. Number 5, Turner, number 5. Cornelius Turner. Number 12, Kamel Hazel. Number 32, Carson Boyd. And number 35, Bryson Hughes. Franklin County, of course, coached by Mike Holt, assisted by Tony Holm and Eric Taylor. Number 1, Sumo Safe getting the start, 13 points last night for the Rebels. Number 3, Aiden Yates, he had 10 in the win. Number 12, Jamal Blackwell. Number 20, Devin Shockley, he had 9 last night. And your leading scorer last night, Kane Reed, who had 15 for Franklin County last night in the win. Franklin County, their home white jerseys. Navy numbers outlined in red. Marshall County with black jerseys, white numbers. They have script Lewisburg in blue outlined in white across the chest. And a blue M on the pants. Yeah, they basically look like that team from Memphis that all the Vol fans hate. In one of their iterations of ugly uniforms that Memphis could come up with. Opening tip, tap back to Yates. Franklin County will open play. Right to left on your radio dial. Scaife wants to fire a 3. That's no good. Off the right iron. Shockley the rebound. Fighting in traffic. Can't get it to go. Third try is money. Franklin County coming out with good effort once again. Devin Shockley gets the Rebels on the board first. Fight to the hoop. Shot no good. Hurt. Rebound. Shockley. Feet up ahead. Scaife. Scaife going to take it coast to coast. That's no good. Rebound underneath. Poked around. And it rattles over to Hurt. Ball loose on the floor. Marshall County and Franklin County coming out with some juice here. And maybe the Tigers' feet moving quicker than their head. Blackwell wide open, right side 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hurt. He climbed the ladder there. And then we're going to get a whistle and a quick foul. And he calls Scaife for a hold. And that's our first whistle of the ball game. Marshall County inbound, length of the floor to go. Turner will get it up across and get it over to Boyd. Back out to Turner. who knocks down the three. Cornelius Turner puts Marshall County in front 3-2. Aiden Yates gonna misfire on a three. Turner with the rebound for Marshall County. He'll push it up the court, guarded by Blackwell. Turner looking to drive, gonna take it to the hoop, can't get the runner to go. Rebound gets poked over to Blackwell. Blackwell pushes up the far sideline. He'll cut to the basket, get the runner up and no good. Rebound underneath, controlled by Marshall County. That's Hughes. Hughes over to Boyd. Work it back around to Hazel. Hazel will feed it over to Hughes, who wants to try a three. That's off the front iron, no good. Rebound put back, no. We got a whistle and a foul. Carson Boyd gonna head to the free throw line. That's 2 on Skate. 2 in the ball game. Rebels 3-2, free throw good by Boyd. He has another. Misses the second. Shockley skies up for the board. Hands off to Blackwell. He'll slowly trot it up the far sideline. Swing it to Shockley. Goes right back to Blackwell and in the corner to Scaife. Working things around. He gets over to Yates. Bounce it back to Blackwell. Gonna back things up and reset. Scaife in the corner. Hands right back to Blackwell on the wing. Far side. Top of the key. Reed over to Yates. Go inside Shockley, and he gets the shot to go. Up off the glass and good for 2. Shockley has all 4 for Franklin County. We got a whistle and a foul as Turner was bringing it up into the front court. That's going to be the first evening on Yates. Franklin County turns it over. Yates picks the pocket on the inbounds and lays it up and in. Franklin County back in front 6-4. Some kids just playing some good basketball, hustling, and you get rewarded for working hard. Turner gonna drive. Feed it around, up top on the post to Hughes. Kick it back to Boyd. High post 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hazel. Hazel will swing it over to Turner. Turner long 3. That rattles off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hughes to the hoop, no. Escaped the rebound, and he got tapped on the back. They're gonna call a foul on Carson Boyd. His first, team's first. Aiden Yates gonna bring it up the floor. Swing it over to Scaife. Now Reed, top of the key. 3 rims out. Turner the rebound. Ball is loose. He tried to bounce it off of Scaife to get it to go off his shoe and out because he had nowhere to go. Scaife picked it up and put it up and in. Not sure I've ever quite seen that. Turner wide open 3. Right side is money. Cannot leave Cornelius Turner open. Marshall County with 1, 8-7, 4:10 to go first quarter. Look like we got another fun one brewing here tonight. Feed down low, Shockley. Off the window from the post for 2 more. He's got 6, Rebels in front 10-7. Corner, 3, no good. Marshall County, that's an air ball by Hughes. Scaife gonna take a seat. Blackwell going to take a seat. Mitchell and Johnson up off the bench. Rebels, too, seeing the pickup in play as they're getting more comfortable with the rotation and using those young guys who have quickly gotten up to speed. Ball got deflected out of bounds, but last touch by Keandre Johnson. Maybe that pass just a touch too strong. Like a teenager with his first bottle of cologne. Turner, free throw line, turns it over, pass in traffic, Mitchell intercepts, he's gonna rush to the hoop. Off the window, too strong, Johnson. The rebound and the putback. Rebels up 5, 12-7. They force another turnover. Yates comes up with the loose ball. He's gonna drive, can't get it to go. Mitchell the rebound, working in the paint, spin off the right iron, no good. Another board, this time it's Yates. His putback will go. Timeout, Marshall County, they're down 7, 3:02 to go in the first quarter. We're back in 1 minute.
Longer, but they still want them to look great. Got a little ding, got a little rust, kind of faded out. Well, most people now are going to Recommended Body Shop at 60 Chamber Way. They're your auto collision specialist. If you do have a little accident, they can help you get that vehicle back in tip-top shape with a digital laser frame machine, oven bank paint booth, new radiators, windshields, 967-1273. Recommended Body Shop, auto collision specialist.
What's just a 1 minute one?
Maybe you've been wondering where you can find home hospital and medical equipment. Well, look no further. Professional Health Services is here to help you. We are located just off the bypass in Winchester. You can call today at 931-967-7991. We carry oxygen, nebulizers, CPAP equipment, lift chairs, hospital beds, wheelchairs, diabetic shoes, and so much more. We accept a wide variety of insurances, including Humana. We provide service to Texas County. Give us a call today at 967-7991.
14-7, Franklin County with the lead, 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Marshall County just used a full timeout to talk things over after a couple of sloppy possessions, pushed the Rebel lead to 7. Feed it into Davis, who's checked into the ball game. Go down low, ball is loose once again. Devontae Davis, Omarion Allred have come into the ball game for Marshall County. Tigers maintain possession. The inbound right post. Underneath their own basket. Get it in Turner. Turner on the wing. Going to pull it back up. Hand off to Hazel. Hazel swings it right back to Turner on the arc. Near side. Bounce it in to Hurt, who got fouled by Yates. Blackwell back up off the bench. Silas Hurt at the line. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw from Hurt, good as well. He's got 2. Marshall County within 5 at 14-9. 2:35 to go in the quarter. Johnson with it on the wing, bounces it to Reed in the short corner, back out to Blackwell, has it up top right side. Come back left in the high post and work it over to Johnson. Now in the corner for Shockley. Shockley back out to Johnson. Johnson gonna drive, spin over to Mitchell. Mitchell around to Blackwell. Blackwell feeds Reed at the key, or the elbow, excuse me. Drive to the hoop, couple bounces, and Reed gets it to go. He had 15 last night, get him cooking again. Rebels will be in business. They're up 16-9, 2 minutes to play first quarter. Turner tries to split the double team. And get Johnson for a foul. And Turner passed through. First of the night on Keandre, team's 4th. Fouls are 5-1 Franklin County. Turner with a basketball, front court, near side, drives, short corner, hands it off to Hurt. Hurt trapped in the corner now. Scrum for the basketball. Got a jump ball. And the arrow keeps it with the Tigers. Davis with it off the inbounds, feeds to Turner. 3 off the rim, no good. Shockley climbs the ladder for the board. Blackwell bring it up the far sideline. 1:25 to play in the quarter. 16-9 Franklin County with the lead. Shockley on the wing to Johnson. Back to Shockley. Works it over to Reed. Reed drive the basket. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Leaks away from him. Hazel comes up with it. Feed up ahead to Allred, who lays it up and in transition. 16-11. Marshall's got it back down to a 5-point Franklin County lead. Rebels with the basketball, however, under a minute to play. 50 seconds to be exact. Blackwell with it on the wing, feeds it into Reed. Reed goes down low to Mitchell, who puts it off the glass and in. 18-11, Franklin County. Turner, near side. Pass is too strong, trying to feed it inside to Davis. Malachi Perkins, Sumo Scaife into the ball game. Reed takes a seat. Among others, I don't know who I'm missing there anyway. Blackwell wide open. Right wing tries to feed into Perkins. Ball is loose. He's had trouble taking the feed on the post this year. Turner, they kick it over in the corner. Go back up top, Davis. Davis gonna drive. Shot blocked by Perkins. Get tied up there. Let's see what comes out here. They're gonna call a foul. Franklin County wanted a jump ball. That was a block shot, A+ cleaning block shot, Malachi Perkins, but he got a little bit of the arm. His first, team's fifth. Team sixth. Marshall looking to inbound. Get it into Allred. Allred swings it over to Hazel. Hazel back up to Turner, and Marshall can't get a shot off at the end of the quarter. Rebels lead 18-11. We're back in a minute.
It's football time. You know, there's no better place to kick off your search for a new or used vehicle than the Truck Stop of the South. Russell Bryant Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the Deckard Boulevard in Winchester. Russell Bryant Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been a proud supporter of Franklin County Athletics for almost 20 years. And we look forward to another great season. So check us out on the web and check out our massive inventory at RussellBryantChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Take a minute and look around. We all love convenience in our lives. For me, I love having my smartphone, and I love shopping when it fits into my schedule, when I want it. That's why I love First Choice Health. It's primary care, it's family care, and it's urgent care. When I need it, on my schedule. The best part, I just walk in. I don't have to have an appointment. That's convenient. That's why I love to go to First Choice Health. Check them out, firstchoicehealth.com.
Back here at Franklin County High School on the bypass in Winchester. 18-11, Franklin County leads by 7 after 1. They'll have the basketball. Mid-court, Mason Mitchell to inbound. And he throws it into Jamal Blackwell. Blackwell, Mitchell, Johnson, Perkins, Scaife. 5 on the floor for Franklin County. Work it in the corner to Johnson, far side. Back on the wing. Blackwell squeezes it right over to Scaife. And he knocks down a 3. Sound like Barry Kripke there for a minute. Scaife, that's his 5th point of the night, 21-11. Franklin County up 10. Nice feed from Blackwell. Shot no good for Marshall County. That's Turner who missed. Rebound Mitchell. He'll hand off to Blackwell. Blackwell getting the play from the bench, and now he'll bring it up across the timeline. Pass to Mitchell, near side. Back to Blackwell on the far wing. The corner, Scaife, he's gonna rise and fire another 3. He's red hot. He's got the last 6, 24-11. Franklin County up 13. Hazel with the basketball for Marshall County. Has it at center court, standing in the circle. Swing it over to Allred. Allred looking to drive, slipped, able to not walk, maintain possession of the basketball. Hazel with it now. Feed it back to Davis. Davis over to Turner. Turner has it far side, looking to drive. Can't get the run to go. And we got an offensive foul called on Marshall County. Sumo Scaife stood in there, took the charge. First of the night on Turner, just the second on the Tigers. (24-11). Franklin County with the lead in the basketball, 6:35 to go in the first half. Blackwell with it. Far side in the forecourt, that was tipped away by Hazel. Checking in for Marshall County is Javarian Rucker, number 2. He'll replace Kamel Hazel. Scaife with the basketball on the wing, feeds it down low. Johnson working on the post. Johnson able to use the window to put it up and in. He's got 4, 26-11. Franklin County up 15. Rebels thus far stringing together another solid performance. Feed, that is Davis from the far wing, drive. And he went with the basketball. Another Marshall County turnover. Carson Boyd gonna check back in a moment. Scaife the jumper, no. First put back, no either for Johnson. He got another board, and the third try was good. Keandre Johnson with 6 points. 28-11. Marshall County down 17. They have the basketball. Turner gonna drive right side, stop in the mid post, feed it over. Shot no good, Rucker. And rebound. And the putback, Davis. Got lost in traffic there for a moment, trying to see who it was. Rebels with the basketball now. Mitchell the feed at the elbow. He's gonna drive, lost the handle, drew the foul. Foul is on Hurt, his first. Foul was on the floor. Mason Mitchell gonna check out. Devin Shockley back in for the Rebels, who have a 15-point advantage. Shockley to trigger it in right post. Gets into Blackwell right side. He's gonna calm things down. Call out the offense. Scaife with it on the wing now. High post Shockley. Left side Johnson on the arc. Go inside, free throw line Scaife. He spins in the lane, can't get the shot to go. Rebound underneath. Scaife was on the baseline. Nice athleticism, good assist by Perkins to help him get the board. Ran out of room. Cornelius Turner brings it across the timeline. He'll hand off to Rucker. Work it in the corner, Davis now. Back out to Boyd. Boyd over to Turner. Turner has it right side. He'll step back. Or left side, excuse me. Now go right and give it to Allred. Allred at the elbow, bounces Davis. Back up top, 3, no good, Boyd. Ball went out of bounds. Whose ball? Trying to figure out. The official right there can't make up his mind. Now they're going to say Marshall County, and I think that's probably because they couldn't figure out what happened. That's when you invent a jump ball. Now they're going to talk, they're going to change their mind and give it to Franklin County. I don't really know who touched it down there in the corner because you can't see because of the Franklin County bench. There's the one downside to being here on the floor to call the ball game is you do have a little bit of an obstructive view at times. Franklin County gives it right back, pass intercepted Rucker. Turner brings the ball up the floor slowly for Marshall County. 28-13 our score. We've been stuck there for a minute. Some sloppy possessions either way. Some empty possessions. Hughes back in the ball game as well. Will float it over to Davis. Davis on the post, able to maneuver some traffic. Use the window and put it in. He's got 4. 28-15, Franklin County up 13. Scaife has it. Far side on the wing, swing around to Perkins in the high post for 3. That won't go. Scaife skied up, trying to get the rebound. Lost the handle. Hughes comes up with the ball. He's going to try to take it coast to coast. Can't get the roll. Rebound underneath. They'll feed out Davis. That was Rucker feeding Davis for 3. Rattles out. Another rebound. This time Davis again going to drive, poke it out. 3 no good. Hughes. Hughes fouls up his own shot. Feed out Davis. He wants to drive. And they're going to call another charge. Davis, his first. That's Marshall County's third. Franklin County basketball. Nothing like figuring out you marked the fouls wrong, but anyway, I know what I need to do. (28-15). Rebels with the ball, 2.5 to play. Scaife in the corner. Timeout. Franklin County will take it with them and come back in 30 seconds.
Life happens. You want to go to the best in town. Mission Collision. With over 20 years of experience, they repair all foreign and domestic makes and models for their pre-accident. They are ASE and ITAR certified. Give them a call today, 931-967-9207, or stop by at 471 Bypass Road here in Winchester. That's Mission Collision.
Back here at Franklin County High School. Rebels lead 28-15. .226 to play out of the Rebel timeout. Get it into Blackwell, and he's able to go into the black court out of the timeout for the inbounds. Now has it back across the timeline. Right side, Johnson on the wing with it. Johnson feeds Shockley in the high post. Near side on the wing finds Zay Holman. Holman gives to Scaife. Work it over to Blackwell in the corner. Shockley now. Back up top, Blackwell over to Johnson. Johnson to Scaife in the mid post. Couple dribbles, gives back Johnson. He'll drive, float over Blackwell. Blackwell over to Holman in the corner. Now Shockley in the post. Catch, shot, no good, foul. Good outcome after all that. Devin Shockley works his way to the free throw line. A+ cleaning free throw line. Second foul of the evening on Carson Boyd. And is the team's 5th. Shockley misses the first, so he'll stay at 6 points. Second attempt coming. Free throw is up, no good. Marshall with the rebound. Turner will bring it up. Rebel lead is 13. They'd like to find a little bit more offense here the last 90 seconds. Whistle and a foul and a legal screen, Marshall County. That is all. Silas Hurt, his second, team 6th. Marshall's holding on the ball a little better, and Franklin County has been able to execute in the half court, but obviously transition basketball creates some easy baskets at times. Again, Rebels leading by 13. No need to panic here yet, but need to have another couple good possessions here to end the quarter. Scaife, far sideline, swinging a high post near to Holman. Ball is tipped. Turner able to knock it away from Holman, take it to the hoop. Turner gets the roll. Cornelius Turner, 8 points. 28-17, Marshall's trimmed it to 11. And again, that's an example of an easy basket in transition. Shockley up top, works over to Johnson near side. Johnson free throw line, spinning to the hoop. Ball is loose, Turner comes up with it. Marshall County can get it back down to single digits here if they convert. Ball is loose underneath, last touch by Holman. Off the inbounds. Feed it into Davis. He gets the basket to fall. He's got 6. 28-19. Rebel lead down to 9. It was 15 a few minutes ago. Another turnover. This is Hughes. Has it stolen away. Blackwell. Blackwell gets it back. 15 seconds to go. Pass too strong for Devin Shockley. Heisman Trophy winner's been announced. We'll tell you about that at the half, though I would assume most of you know who it is. 10 seconds to go here. Marshall County's had the momentum of late. They've made the run the last couple of minutes. 2 seconds here. Davis for 3. That's short. We'll head to the locker room. 28-19 is your score. Rebels in front by 9. We'll take a 60-second timeout and come back with more in just a moment.
The team at Citizens say thank you for giving them the chance to serve you in Franklin County since 2016. We look forward to the opportunity to continue meeting all of your banking needs while striving hard to exceed your banking expectations. Stop by 2030 Deckard Boulevard or Wildfire Front Street in Cowan and see for yourself why Citizens Tri-County Bank truly is the only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691, is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 4 o'clock, and they're there for all your machine shop needs. With their precision machinery, they'll get the job done the right way. You can also give Clint Powers a call yourself at 808-3384. That's Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691.
28-19 is your score. Franklin County with the lead at the half of the boys' game. And Coach Amber Gillum making her way over to the table, head coach of the Franklin County Rebelettes. And I don't know, Coach, maybe that's one of those where you have an exorcism, you flush the tape, and you go on to the next one. Not a lot going well for your team this evening.
Well, I think you just hit the nail on the head. There's really not a whole lot good that you can say about it. We found 2 good things out of that book. You want to know what they were?
Sure.
So we set a goal before the game that we could have less than 15 fouls as a team because we've been so foul prone lately.
Well, half of that depends on who they send over here.
Well, I get to leave that alone. We had 11 team fouls tonight, so that was better. That we met that goal. And we were 9 of 11 from the free throw line, which is pretty nice considering that we've not been great from the free throw line this season.
Absolutely. Caitlin Walker ended up with 6 points to help lead the way, and all of those, or most of those, are from the free throw line. So sometimes you just get a bad matchup. You get a really strong defensive team. Some nights it just seems like there's a lid over the basket. But as you look at it closer, because that's your job to try to figure out what's slowing down the offense for your team, and you look at maybe the last several games, is there a trend of why y'all are struggling right now offensively, or is just some bad luck?
I think that just some bad luck right now because we certainly have not told anybody not to shoot. But we have been talking a lot lately about how we do not attack the basket as well as we need to. So we've been putting in some new sets and working on a little bit at practice. But if you look at how many games we've played in the last 4 or 5 days, those new sets went in the day before a game. So there's not a lot of opportunity to really practice them against defense yet. But hopefully as we review what we've done over the past couple of days, we'll be able to find some things that work for us offensively.
So how do you keep the team's spirit up? Because you're going through a rough patch right now, and it's not just that you're losing, you're not playing particularly great basketball as well. So how are you keeping the team motivated?
So we've got to turn to individual goals and team goals so that we can show them where the growth is coming from. We've got to figure out that the scoreboard's not going to be our measuring stick. We can't use that. If we're stuck on the scoreboard, it's going to be a long season. If we're looking at individual goals and team goals, and we can figure out what they want to work toward, what we see the need to work toward, and we can give them actual physical goals to work on, we can measure those. You look at stats, you look at watch video, you check the book, you look at those kind of things that we all know need improvement. When you can measure it, and you can look at it at the end of the game and go, yeah, this was better, or no, this wasn't, and now this is what we've got to do to get better at it. We got to start at the bottom and work our way up. You're not going to fix anything overnight, and if we can start back with our fundamentals, we're going to grow this.
All right, so you got Stone Memorial coming here on Tuesday. Very good 3A basketball team, very proficient shooting the three. What do you want to see your team improve on in this second opportunity, again, against a very good opponent, really good chance to measure yourself again?
So our game with Stone Memorial is what spurred us to change our press break, and we haven't gotten to run that against them yet. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works when we play Stone Memorial. One of the big changes that I want to see for us is playing better perimeter defense, getting out of that help side and recovering to our players better. And we've been talking about that the last couple of days. We haven't been doing a great job of it. We did better today. It didn't really show on the board, but you can see them in effort. I'm sure it'll show up in video. We're doing a better job of it. We're not quite there yet. Stone Memorial will be a good test for us, so hopefully we'll get some work in on that on Monday.
All right, Coach, appreciate your time. As always, we'll talk to you Tuesday night.
Thank you.
28-19 our score at the break in the contest. We'll come back and check the stats in 1 minute.
Dr. Brian Elkins says make that smile the prettiest ever. Start brushing your teeth at least twice a day and having a regular checkup every 6 months. That can stop tooth decay before it even starts. Dr. Brian Elkins is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for all your dental needs. And a pretty smile is a healthy smile. Call Dr. Elkins today for an appointment at 967-7092.
Are you looking for a local bank to open an account with? Then head on over to First Vision Bank, located at 2165 on Deckard Boulevard. Their friendly staff will help you with anything you need, from opening a checking or savings account to loan and mortgage applications. They even have online banking, so you can keep track of your account while at home or while on the go. So stop by First Vision Bank, 931-968-0065 on Deckard Boulevard for all your banking needs. FDIC approved.
28-19 our score at the half. Let's run through some stats real quick for you. First from Marshall County, Cornelius Turner, 8 points. Devontae Davis, 6. Hurt Allred with 2. And Carson Boyd with 1 as well. For the Rebels, Scaife leading the way with 8 points. Aiden Yates with 4 points. Mason Mitchell with 2. Devin Shockley has 6. Kane Reed has 2. Keandre Johnson has 6. Quick look of the scoreboard. 4:14 to go in the third quarter. I'm glad I'm calling a football game right now, or be throwing stuff at my TV because the Preds are losing 4-3. Grizzlies leading the Wizards. 3:37 to go before the half, 60-51. Vanderbilt on top of Liberty start of the second half, 35-29. Memphis beat Tennessee 51-47. Ole Miss top Middle Tennessee's boys, men, 82-64. And the Belmont women top Middle Tennessee 68-51. Don't forget Titans-Texans tomorrow at noon right here on WCDT. Sunday Night Football, Bills-Steelers at 6:30. 2-minute pause. We'll come back. Second half next on WCDT.
Well, why drive around with a big car? Ticket to Brown's Body Shop They are Franklin County's oldest body shop. Guess what? They now accept all these credit and take it to Brown's Body Shop at 710 South Polk. Or give them a call, 931-967-1755. So fix this place. That's Brown's Body Shop. Athletic Express Care is a convenient primary and urgent care medical clinic, offering quality medical care, excellent customer service, and a knowledgeable staff to meet the needs of our community. Complete Express Care is now seeing veterans and accepted veterans insurance. Complete Express Care is located at 1211 Dinosaur Boulevard. When minor injuries and illnesses don't require hospital care or your family's physician is not available, Complete Express Care can help you. Give them a call at 967-6669. I can't believe that they just threw that bottle out the window.
Actually, it's a bottle.
Really? Not a bottle.
It's a bottle.
Do you know how much money we could make or save by recycling that bottle?
What?
Last year alone, Franklin County made and saved $322,000 just recycling.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it is, and a even bigger chunk of change is $15 billion that the state of Tennessee spends just cleaning up litter that could be recycled.
I can't argue with that. More people are vehicles a lot longer, but they still want them to look
Thank
great.
you.
Kind of get a little rust, kind of faded out. Well, most people now are going to recommended body shop at 60 Chamber Way. They're your auto collision specialist. If you do have a little accident, they can help you get that vehicle back in tip-top shape with a digital laser frame machine, oven paint booth, new radiators, windshields, 967-1273. Recommended body shop, auto collision specialist in Franklin County.
You're listening to Rebel Basketball on your Sports Authority WCDT. That's AM 1340 and W295, AVFM 106.9 in Winchester, Tennessee. Around the world at WCDTradio.com. Chris and Jackson back in the studio on South College Street in Winchester. 29-19, our scores get set to start the second half. One more quick sports note to pass along. Least surprising news of the college football season, Joe Burrow, far and away your Heisman Trophy winner. So it will be the Rebels with the 9-point lead. Like I was talking about with Coach Gillum a little bit off the air, Marshall County able to tighten this game up a little bit, playing a little bit more sound with the basketball and forcing Franklin County into the half court the last, say, 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. Still, though, Rebels up by 9. Got to feel good about where they're at. Marshall County will have the basketball to start this third quarter, right to left on your radio dial, but you don't want to let the Tigers climb back into this one and get it much closer than it is right now. Hazel with the basketball, swings it to Davis. Davis going to bounce it inside to Hurt, who puts it up and in. 28-21. Franklin County up by 7. Rebels need to find a way to work in the half court. Reed for 3. That rattles down and in. That'll certainly help if they can hit a couple threes. That'll open them up. Open up Marshall County defensively. Hazel off the save pass from Turner. Kick it back to Turner for 3. That won't go. Rebound Davis, driving the hoop, and he hits. He's got 8. 31-23, Franklin County up by 8. Scaife with the basketball. Back up top to Reed. Work it over far side. Shockley goes inside to Scaife. Back out Blackwell. Fake the 3. Feed to Reed for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Hazel. Give over to Turner, far side. Work it around to Hughes. Go down low. Turner can't get the shot to go. Shockley the rebound. Starting 5 for both sides back out on the floor. Scaife for 3. That is off the mark. Aiden Yates climbs the ladder. May use the jet to help him get that high. Feed inside Reed. Shot won't go. Scaife the rebound. The roll, no. Rebound poked around. Reed able to muscle it away with his fingertips. That was all effort there. Couldn't get it to go. Finally, Davis clears away the basketball. Loose ball. Hughes scoops it up. Brings it across the timeline. Stopping the high post. Swing near side, Turner. Turner going to drift to his right. Now he'll jog over to the wing. Come back left. In the high post. Give off Davis on the wing. Going to drive in the lane. Shot is up and good. He's got 10. Marshall County hanging around 31-25. They got it back down to 6. Mind you, Rebels were up by 15 at one point. Basketball, if nothing else, a game of runs. Pass tip, Scaife fighting for it, tied up. And the arrow will keep it with the Rebels, get a break there on a little bit of an errant pass. Sumo Scaife Aiden Yates nearly turned it over. Inbounds attempt is stolen away by Hughes. He'll take it to the hoop, lay it up and in. Rebels lead down to 4. They were up 28-13. And turn it right back over. All the momentum going to Marshall County. Lay it up and in. Hurt. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it and come back in just a moment. Full timeout, 60 seconds.
Professional health services here to help you. We are located just off the bypass in Winchester. Give us a call today at 931-967-7991. We carry oxygen, nebulizers, CPAP equipment, lift chairs, hospital beds, wheelchairs, diabetic shoes, and so much more. We accept a wide variety of systems, including and we provide service to Right County. Give us a call today at 967-7991.
It's football time in Tennessee. And you know there's no better place to kick off your search for a new or used vehicle than the Truck Stop of the South. Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the Decker Boulevard in Winchester. Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been a proud supporter of Franklin County Athletics for almost 20 years. And we look forward to another great season. So check us out on the web and check out our massive inventory at Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep.com.
Franklin County's seen their 9-point lead whittled down to 2, 31-29. Rebels had a double-digit advantage for a good portion of that second quarter, first half. They had built a nice lead. And Shockley gets fouled on the post. First whistle of the third quarter going to go against Marshall County's Cornelius Turner. Rebels with the basketball off the inbounds. Blackwell has it up top. Franklin County's got to find their sea leg, see if this timeout helps them. The lead evaporated, that is what it is. You can still make plays and win this ball game. Rebels can't finish there. Hughes, the rebound, drive to the hoop, gets tied up, jump ball, gonna keep it with the Tigers. It is what it is. Franklin County's cooled off, Marshall County's got hot. Kind of like that game they were in last night, gotta find a way to scrap and win this one. Try to feed it inside. Davis, he'll draw a foul. Fouled by Mitchell on the feed to the post. Mitchell's first, team's first. Off the inbound, Hazel. Swings it over to Turner. Turner mid-post jumper, rims out. Rebound, Kane Reed. Blackwell over to Scaife. Scaife loses the handle. Mitchell underneath saves it, gets it back out. Kane Reed, high post. Three is money! 34-29. Franklin County, a little bit of breathing room, up 5. Now at least you'll have to go shot for shot, tit for tat to try to get the league tie, stuff like that. Davis at the elbow, back out. Hazel for 3 off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Hazel won't go. Mason Mitchell fighting down low for the board. It went off a Marshall County Tiger. I believe that was number 12, Hazel. And out of bounds, Franklin County will get possession, back up 5. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Feed it inside. Reed, shot from the post, won't go. Rebound gets tapped by over to Kamel Hazel. Up ahead to Turner. He lost the handle. Ball is loose. Hazel falls down. Scaife comes up with it. He'll give it right back over to Hurt. Hurt to the hoop. Puts it up and in. So almost like you get moving too fast sometimes in the heat of battle there, and it costs you a head. Trying to move too fast to take advantage of the opportunity. Feed baseline, post Mitchell. He gets tangled up out of bounds, no whistle there. Refs are either have a late dinner res or trying to go see a late move there. They're just not calling anything right now. Johnson up off the bench, 34-31. Franklin County with the lead. They've led the majority of the contest. Drive to the hoop. Hazel draws a foul. It's against Mitchell. She called for a shove. His second, team second. Keandre Johnson gonna come in for the Rebels. Aiden Yates gonna take a seat. And see if the Rebels can find them some mojo here and muscle this one out. Drive to the hoop. It's a one-point game as Hurt puts it up and in. 2:11 to go. Blackwell with the basketball. Scaife on the wing. Inside Mitchell as they Scaife stepped on the line. Rebels have lost their momentum. Hazel replaced by Rucker. Turner gonna walk the ball up the court. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Rebels getting outscored in the quarter. 14-6. Because remember, it was 28-19 at the half. So Franklin County again got to muscle up and find a way to take a lead to the fourth. Turner going to drive, edge of the lane, can't get the shot to go. Reed rips the rebound away from Hurt. Blackwell fouled as he gets up into the front court. And that'll be 3 on Turner. Omari Allred will spell Turner. .126 to go in the third. Franklin County basketball in the front court. Blackwell up ahead to Johnson. Bounce it over to Reed. Reed to Scaife, and the pass was a little bit too strong. Scaife had room to work underneath, but couldn't handle the pass. Now Marshall County a chance to take the lead. 1:15 to go in the third quarter. All the momentum sucked from the Rebels early. Now they're in another dogfight. Davis with it on the wing. Spinning, free throw line, drive to the hoop, draws a foul. Foul is on Mitchell, his third, team's third. At the line, chance to tie the game, Devontae Davis. First free throw, no good. Carson Boyd checks into the ball game for Silas Hurt. 52.9 seconds to go, third quarter. Davis, second free throw coming here. Rims out, Reed the rebound, 50 seconds to go. Rebels dodge a bullet there. Scaife fighting to the hoop, can't get the roll. Rebound, Johnson, he's gonna try a three, that's no good. Ball is loose, Franklin County ties it up. And the Rebels will maintain possession, 35.9 seconds to go, third quarter, 34-33, Franklin County. Mitchell comes out for Perkins. Feed to Perkins. Loose ball. And it'll go over to Marshall County. Guess we had a foot on the baseline there. Rebels just getting no breaks right now. Can't buy a basket. Getting outscored 14-6 in the quarter. Still have a 1-point lead. Reed with a steal. Wide open to the hoop. Stolen away. Put back Scaife. No, ball gets tied up. Jump ball. And it goes over to Marshall County because nothing's a foul in this game. Rebels can catch no breaks, can get no baskets right now. 8 seconds to go. All the momentum with Marshall County. Hazel with the ball. 4. Over to Allred for 3. That's no good. Rebound loose underneath. Scaife pokes it away. We'll head to the 4th. Rebels lead by 1. We're back in a minute.
Take a minute and look around. Convenience in our lives. For me, I love having my smartphone, and I love shopping when it fits into my schedule, when I want it. That's why I love First Choice Health. It's primary care, it's family care, and it's urgent care. When I need it, on my schedule. The best part, I just walk in. I don't have to have an appointment. That's convenient. That's why I love to go to First Choice Health. Check them out, firstchoicehealth.com.
Life happens, and when you need expert collision repair and undetectable color match, you want to go to the best in town. Vision Collision. With over 20 years of experience, they repair all foreign and domestic nature models with a pre-accident condition test. They are ASE and I-CART certified. Give them a call today, 931-967-9207, or stop by at 471 Bypass Road here in Newton. That's Vision Collision.
34-33 as we head to the 4th quarter. Franklin County clinging to a 1-point lead. They survived the 3rd quarter where they were outscored 14-6. That's after they had a 15-point lead in the 2nd quarter, trimmed down to 9. Rebels got to find some offensive mojo. Just takes a couple of shots. Scaife from the elbow. Back out to Blackwell. High post near side goes to Johnson. Johnson over to Reed. Inside to Scaife, working on the post, spins, can't get the shot to go. The rebound and the putback, yes. 10th point of the night for Sumo Scaife, puts the Rebels up 3. Allred on the far side, gonna drive, kick it back out to Hurt. Hurt over to Hazel. Hazel will find Boyd. Back out. 3, no good. Turner, rebound Hazel. Over to Turner, who had to go and grab that one from going over and back. Feet inside, got a whistle and a foul. Hazel gonna work his, or excuse me, Turner, Hurt, gonna feed his way to the free throw line. Fight his way to the free throw line. 2nd foul of the night on Malachi Perkins. Franklin County's 4th, Marshall County with 2 team fouls. First free throw, no good. Hurt will have another. Perkins is gonna check out. Mitchell back in. Shockley and Yates up off the bench. They're gonna come in as well in a moment. 2nd free throw, good. Hurt makes 1 and 2, he's got 9, 36-34. Yates and Shockley come in. Blackwell and Reed come out. Got a foul on Turner guarding Yates. Trying to get it into Shockley this time. Up ahead, Johnson. Johnson to the hoop, has his shot blocked away by Allred. Franklin County maintained possession. Mitchell to trigger it in baseline. Left post. Feeds it in. Johnson to the hoop. Shot no good. And he's fouled hard in the post. Fouls on Davis, his 2nd. Note that Turner foul from a moment ago. He's got 3. Johnson at the line. First free throw's good. He's got 7. Rebels push the lead to 3. Can make it a 2-possession basketball game with another free throw here. And Johnson on the 2nd bounce, it's good. He's up to 8 points tonight, 38-34. Franklin County by 4. Allred, loose ball, puts the shot up, no good. Johnson the rebound. He had poked that away initially. Johnson looking to drive, gets some help, gets a screen from Mitchell, That opens him up on the post. Keandre Johnson, 10 points, 40-34. Franklin County by 6. Mitchell reaches in there, grabs Turner. Tigers will go to the line. That's 4 on Mitchell. Turner at the line, hits the first free throw. He's got 9 points. Incorrectly gave him 4 fouls earlier. Want to make sure you have that right. Here is your second free throw, and it's good as well. 10 points for Cornelius Turner, 40-36. Marshall County not going away in this one. Going away by a long shot. Scaife for 3, it's good. Wide open on the near wing, he drained the 3, 43-36. Franklin County with a little bit of breathing room at least. She'll live with that. Again, not having to go tit for tat on the possessions there. They're going to call the foul on Hurt. He set the illegal pick. That is team foul number 5 on Marshall County as well. They have 1 to give. Fouls even at 5 apiece. Reed wide open for 3, near side. He knocks it down. 11 points, Kane Reed. And the Rebels have pushed the lead back to 10. Turner driving to the hoop, loses the handle. Goes out of bounds, and they say it was deflected by a Rebel. Off the inbounds, work it to Davis in the post. Baseline, reverse lay-in. Foul on Reed. His first. Team 6th. Davis at the line, 10 points tonight. First free throw's good, make it 11. Davis makes them both. He's got a dozen. He leads Marshall County. They have 2 Tigers in double figures. Rebels have 3 double-figure scores tonight. Franklin County by 8, 46-38. 5:55 to go, fourth quarter. Rebels playing another tight ball game. Their 3rd this week. Let's see if they can go 2 for 3 on the week. Shockley fouled on the drive, far corner. That is 4 on Cornelius Turner. And that is a game evening 16 fouls in the second half for Marshall County. So we'll have bonus free throws the rest of the way, both sides on the next foul. We'll shoot 1s and 1s. Yates off the inbounds, works it back up to Shockley, work it around Johnson, go inside Reed. Reed near post, feedback Johnson, drive to the hoop. And I'll say it, the hot freshman, the phenom right now, with a dozen points, 26 in his last 2 games. Rebels come up with a turnover. This is where they made some money last time. They throw it right back away in transition, trying to work traffic on the far sideline. And Hughes gets his first basket of the night. And that keeps Marshall County within 8 points. Up ahead, Johnson, his shot blocked, follows it up, gets it back, works it to Yates, over to Johnson in the far corner. Baseline, left, right, gets the roll. 14 points for Keandre Johnson, 50-40. Franklin County back up 10, 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Marshall County with a basketball. Davis, baseline, spinning on the post, able to reach over Johnson and hit the basket. We got a timeout. Marshall County will take it with them and come back in 1 minute.
The team at Citizens trying for giving them the chance to serve you in Franklin County since 2016. We look forward to the opportunity to continue meeting all of your banking needs while striving hard to exceed your banking expectations. Stop by 2030 Deckard Boulevard or Wildfire Front Street in Cowan and see for yourself why Citizens Tri-County Bank truly is the only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691, is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 4 o'clock, and they're there for all your machine shop needs. With their precision machinery, they'll get the job done the right way. You can also give Clint Powers a call yourself at 808-3384. That's Powers Machine Company, located at 80 Powers Road in Deckard, 967-5691.
4:39 to go in the ball game. We're entering the championship rounds of this back-and-forth affair. Rebels lead 50-42. Coach Holt telling his team in the huddle during the timeout, be ready. It's going to be physical. Play smart, play clean, play tough. Loose ball on the floor, and they'll grant a timeout to Marshall County. Hurt called the timeout, cradling the basketball. We'll take a 30-second pause and come right back.
Dr. Brian Elkins. Routine challenge is make that smile the prettiest ever. Start brushing your teeth at least twice a day and having a regular checkup every 6 months. That can stop tooth decay before it even starts. Dr. Brian Elkins is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for all your dental needs. And a pretty smile is a healthy smile. Call Dr. Elkins today for an appointment at 967-7092.
Marshall County the inbound out of the timeout. Get it to Turner, baseline. Goes right to left and puts it up and in. Dozen points for Cornelius Turner. 50-44, Franklin County with the lead. Blackwell gets fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. Hazel with the whistle. That's his second, team 7th. Blackwell at the line. First free throw, up and no good. Gets his own board, trying to put it up again. Ball is loose. We got a fight underneath. And we got the senior Mason Mitchell heading to the stripe. Rebels were not especially proficient last night hitting free throws late. Let's see if they can improve that. Third foul tonight on Davis. It's Marshall County's 8th, because there's going to be free throw shot at the end of this one. Mitchell, first free throw's up and good. That's what you expect from the senior, to be able to hit big shots. Mitchell makes 1 and 2. Marshall County the rebound. Davis snags it. Hands off Turner. He's going to push it right up the middle. Going to try to go coast to coast, take it to the rack. Can't get the roll. Rebound underneath. Ball is loose. It is tied up. There's a jump ball. Hurt got tangled up and was simultaneously grasping Mason Mitchell's leg in the basketball. Alternate possession keeps it with the Tigers. Hurt on the inbounds, feeds Davis, gets it to Turner in the corner for 3. That's off the mark. Johnson skies up for the rebound. Push it up the far sideline, Keandre Johnson. Bounce to Blackwell. He's double teamed. Works it over to Reed. Reed feeds Johnson. Johnson going to drive to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go. Gets his own board underneath. 3:45 to play. Feed it Reed. Spinning in the post. Shot off the backboard and in. 13 points, Kane Reed. 53-44. Franklin County by 9. 3.5 to play. Turner, coast to coast. Shot no good. Maybe a little bit of hero ball from him right now. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Hazel going to get called for the block at midcourt. That's going to send Keandre Johnson to the free throw line. Team foul number 9 for Marshall County. They're one from going over the limit. Johnson makes the first free throw. He's got 15. Johnson makes them both. He's got 16. 55-44. Franklin County by 11. Marshall County quickly in transition. Hughes puts it off the glass and in. Rebels by 9. Scaife fighting to the basket. He'll earn a trip to the free throw line, throwing the shot up from the post. Fouls on Hughes, his first, team's 9th. Doesn't have to be a good shot right now. Just got to get the whistle. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Scaife to the line, 13 points tonight. He'll try to extend the lead at the A+ cleaning free throw strike. First one is good, another to come. 14 for Sumo Scaife. Rebels by 10. Second free throw off the front iron, no good. Rebound Hurt. Hurt gonna run the floor. Push the tempo, swing it in the corner to Hughes. Work it around Turner, wide open, deep three is good. That kid's a baller right there. Timeout, Marshall County. They're down 7, 2:55 to play. We're back in 1 minute.
Are you looking for a look? Then head on over to First Vision Bank, located at 2165 on Deckard Boulevard. Their friendly staff will help you with anything you need, from opening a checking or savings account to loan and mortgage application. They even have online banking, so you can keep track of your account while at home or while on the go. So stop by First Vision Bank, 931-968-0065 on Deckard Boulevard for all your banking needs. FDIC approved.
Oh, so you had a car. Well, why does I have a banged up car? Take it to Brown's Body Doctor. They are Franklin County's oldest body shop. And guess what? They now accept all major credit and take it to Brown's Body Shop at 76 South Home. Or give them a call, 931-967-1755. So picture that's Brown's Body Shop.
Rebels by 7, 56-49, 2:55 to play in the ball game. Franklin County, length of the floor to go. Kane Reed gonna inbound on the baseline. Out of the Marshall County timeout. Gets it into Mitchell. Mason Mitchell in the backcourt. He's double teamed, trying to dribble through the pressure. Finally able to get it up ahead to Scaife in the corner. He's gonna rise and fire on a 3. That's short. Trying to chase the rebound, and it.
Hey, you know it wasn't white, man.
And it went. They say it goes off Marshall County.
Man, we see. Man, you showing out, boy.
Inbounds tip. Blackwell saves it. 2:40 to play. Couple of Marshall County supporters behind me, not too pleased about the last call. Foul on Hughes. That'll send Blackwell to the line. Blackwell at the line, first free throw, rolls around and down. His first points of the night. He's made some good plays, though, this evening. Second free throw, up and good. Blackwell makes him blow for the A+ cleaning free throw line. Marshall County down 9 with the basketball, 58-49, 2.5 to play. Turner with it, right side. Will hand off to Hazel. Hazel near center court, works it over to Hughes. Hughes back to Hurt. Hurt out to Turner. 3 no good. Rebound underneath, goes out of bounds. Last touch, Marshall County. Franklin County ball. Get it into Scaife. 2:10 to play. Scaife pressured tightly. Gets it over to Blackwell. Blackwell going to sprint down the sideline. Gets it into the front court, kicks it over to Johnson, back around to Reed. Now Rebels can work some clock. And Scaife going to be fouled with 1:55 to play. That is the 4th on Davis. Marshall County over the limit. Franklin County at 6 fouls right now. They really have no need to foul. First free throw. Hit the front iron, then Scaife got a lucky roll, and it went down and in. Rebels by 10, 59-49. 1:55 to play. Another free throw coming for Scaife. Second free throw rims out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hurt. Gives off to Turner. Turner push it up the far sideline quickly, kick it in the corner. 3 on the way, Hazel. That's no good. Shockley the rebound. And he's fouled in the backcourt. 1:42 to go. Fourth foul of the night on Hurt. Shockley at the line, 2 shots. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, also no good, Shockley. 1:40 to play, Franklin County by 10, 59-49. Not the end of the world there, still like to make those. So there's a couple of possessions. Hazel works it over to Davis. Davis works it inside to Hurt. Can't get the roll. Rebound is loose. It'll go out of bounds and over to Franklin County. Marshall County not working quick enough down 10. Franklin County will take that break, though. Inbound it to Scaife. Scaife has it backcourt. Near side. Pass is intercepted. Turner, he can't get the shot to go. He's fouled. Fouls on Scaife. That's his 3rd, team 7th. Davis to the line to shoot 2. First free throw rolls off the back of the rim, no good. Off to the right. Yates comes in for Johnson. Second free throw, good by Turner. He's got 16. Tied for the game lead with Keandre Johnson. Pass tipped, trying to get it up ahead to Shockley. Bryson Hughes tapped that away. 1:05 to play. Inbound Blackwell. Blackwell has it in the backcourt. 63 seconds to play. Blackwell across the timeline as we go under a minute. Rebels by 9. Reed works it over to Yates. Yates driving to the basket. Puts it up and in. Aiden Yates, just 6 points tonight. That's a big one, though. Marshall County inbounds, 47 seconds to play. I think the ball got away from the official for a second, so they stopped it to get it corralled. Hughes will kick it out to Turner. 3 on the way. That's no good. Turner got fouled, though, who headed the line to shoot 3. 37.2 seconds to play in the game. Rebels by 11. Second foul that night on Kane Reed, Franklin County's 8th. First from Davis. Was no good. That one's good. He's got 13. And that one good as well, makes 2 of 3. He's got 18, 30 seconds to go. Scaife up in the front court, Rebels by 11, or by 9, excuse me. They feed it down low to Reed, and that'll put him up by 11 now. Reed with 15 points. 63-52, Franklin County's gonna survive that third quarter barrage. So we got a foul with 15.6 to play. They're gonna get another win. Third foul of the night on Kane Reed, team's 9th in the half. Hurt at the line. First shot is good. He's got 9. Second free throw, no good. Franklin County, the rebound. Shockley gives it over to Scaife. They're just gonna run out the clock. Franklin County gonna win their second game this week. 63-53 over Marshall County. We'll come back and wrap it up in 60 seconds.
Complete Express Care Medical Clinic offers quality medical care, excellent customer service, and a knowledgeable staff to meet the needs of our community. Complete Express Care is now seeing veterans and accessible veterans insurance. Complete Express Care is located at 1211 Dinosaur Boulevard. When minor injuries and illnesses don't require hospital care or your family physician is not available, Complete Express Care can help you. Give them a call at 967-6669.
I can't believe that they just threw that bottle out the window.
Actually, it's a bottle.
It's a bottle.
It's a bottle.
Do you know how much money we could make or save by recycling that bottle? Last year alone, Franklin County made and saved $322,000. Just recycling.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, it is. And an even bigger chunk of change is $15 million that the state of Tennessee spends just cleaning up litter that can be recycled.
I can't argue with that.
63-53, Franklin County gets the win over Marshall County in the boys game here tonight. Let's run through the stats first for the visiting Tigers. Cornelius Turner, 18 points. Devontae Davis with a dozen. Silas Hurt had 10 for Marshall County. Omarion Allred had 2. Boyd with a free throw. Bryson Hughes has 4. Marshall County now 2 and 4 on the year. For your Franklin County Rebels, paced in scoring tonight. 16 points from Keandre Johnson. Kane Reed, Sumo Scaife had 15. Aiden Yates added in 6. Devin Shockley with 6 as well. Mason Mitchell with 3. Jamal Blackwell with 2. Team total of 63. Franklin County now 3 and 6 on the year. Will host Stone Memorial on Tuesday night. Earlier in the evening, tough one for the Franklin County Rebelettes. They fell 54-23 against Marshall County. Thanks once again to Chris. Back in the studio, Chris Moreland producing tonight's ball game. And this is Will Rabb signing off. Talk to you Monday at 11 a.m. on Off the Bench. Until then, so long, and thanks for joining me on Franklin County Basketball tonight on Sports Authority, WCDT. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.